Hey, it's Mike Rambo with J&J Financial. The Freddie Mac National Average made a move up last week. We're now sitting at 6.77%, and that's after about 2 months of sitting in that 6.6% kind of range. What triggered it is that we had two inflation reports come out last week where the readings came in a little bit hotter than expected, which is not good for mortgage rates, which is why we're seeing this little bit of a move up in rate. Probably the more important item with that is that the market is now expecting that the Fed will not cut rates come the March meeting, and it will most likely get pushed into either the June or July meeting, even for when they will make their first move and cut the Fed rate. So last week, I had a few cases where we were able to exclude some debt on an application and thought it would just be a good reminder for everybody. So there's a few cases where this can happen. Some of the common ones and the ones I saw are when a person has less than 10 payments or 10 payments or less on an installment debt. So your installment debts are things that just they're fixed loans, right? So you think about like a car loan where it's a 5-year loan. A mortgage is an installment loan. It's a 30-year loan. The other one we most commonly see is going to just be some type of personal loan or unsecured loan. So if there's 10 payments or less and the person has enough funds in their bank account to cover the balance, then that's a debt that can be excluded from your DTI. The other example is, once again, with an installment debt. If somebody else is making the payment and you can document that for the last 12 payments, then in many cases that can be excluded as well. So I most commonly see this actually with mortgages because somebody will help another person co-sign for the loan, and then they've made 12 payments on it. It has to be direct to the servicer, right? So for instance, if mom is paying daughter and daughter is making the mortgage payment, and unfortunately you can't then exclude it from daughter's mortgage application. It has to be mom directly, in this example, mom directly paying the mortgage servicer. And if you can document 12 payments of that, then now that's something that can be excluded from the daughter's mortgage application. So overall, this is just one of many reminders that, don't let people disqualify themselves. Sometimes people think that, I have too much debt on my credit in order to qualify for a loan. And there's just so many of these little guideline exceptions that only really a lender would ever know or need to know. So I encourage people to talk to your lender before they disqualify themselves. Hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you next time.